Hey kids, I just want to talk to you kids about. I know that a lot of young kids follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok, and some of the kids come up to me, talk to me about some things that I've inspired them. But I also want to talk to you guys about, you know, um, there could be some mental issues, mental stumbling blocks as you're growing up. We've all been there. I mean, we've had bullies in school. We've had peer pressure, things that society thinks that you have to act a certain way because you're from the highlands or you're from central or you're from wherever you are and you have to act a certain way or be a certain way. School kids, the cool kids in school, think that drinking is cool and you have to smoke to fit in. All these things kind of shape and mold a child as you're coming through school and coming into the adult world. You see, most people are sheep. They want to follow the flock, want to fit in, and they want to do shit that most people, so you don't want to stick out. It's a survival mechanism. We try to fit in so we don't stick out. And that's in our DNA. You can't change that. But a lot of young kids get caught up in peer pressure. I know when I was in school, a lot of the cool kids thought it was cool to drink. There were certain house parties I didn't attend to because there were things that I shouldn't have been doing as a kid who was 12, 13, 14. I thought that's not really what I'd like to be doing, like drugs and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of kids still like, oh, he said don't do drugs. He's not cool. I mean, it's not really about that. It's about in your heart what's right and what's wrong. And I know it takes a lot of courage to step out of your comfort zone when everyone around you in school is doing the wrong thing, or it's cool to go out to check in a hotel with your friends and get drunk and all that stuff, or skip school, or there's so many things that when we're growing up, there's those pressures in life, and then there's also other pressures, obligations in your society, in your parents, it's like I'm from Chimbu. All Chimbus are supposed to act a certain way. We're supposed to be a certain way. All Western Highlanders are supposed to be a certain way. I mean, there's so much pressure on society. So I decided in my own life I'm gonna be how whoever I want to be. Milos Law, acting or someone different. I want to be myself, and this is just myself. I want to inspire people. Some people think I'm show off or I'm whatever. I don't really care. I've even said, me white man or whatever. I'm sorry if I was educated in the States and educated in America, educated everywhere, and I speak proper English. I'm sorry about that, but that's just the way I am, and I'm not gonna apologize to people who whole thing was me white man or whatever. I don't really care. So that's how you have to be in your life. If you're so concerned what other people think, you'll start acting. You start being fake and start acting. You start acting like someone you're not. So it's always good to be real. Be yourself, even if it's strange or weird. The most strange and weird and psychotic people have changed the world. Like the Wright brothers, when human beings couldn't fly, they said they would fly. I mean, who would think we'd be flying in jets one day? So it's good to be a bit crazy and a bit different. Different people have changed the world. Different people have gone to the moon. People who think outside the square, people who are not sheep, they change the world. Most sheep can't change the world because they're following other sheeps. So you gotta ask yourself, who are you? You want to be a meme or you want to be a shepherd? You see, I'd rather be a shepherd any day. So basically what I'm telling you, young people out there, you may be different, you may be weird in school. The only thing that matters is you get good grades, finish high school with a certificate, make mom and dad happy because they've spent a lot of money in education. Get out there to the real world, because none of this shit in high school or in middle school or uni or the groups, they don't really matter. Or the cool group or the uncool group. it doesn't matter. What matters is where you end up, where you become after the school. So yeah, a lot of kids have been peer pressured. So if you feel there's a topic you'd like to talk about, please, I encourage all you young kids, inbox me, ask me these questions on my Instagram. I really want to help, because you haven't been through life yet. I've been through life. I went through high school. I knew what peer pressure is. I knew what bullies are. I stood up to my first bully when I was in grade 4. I said I was a bit chubby back then, and this kid's always calling me names. It hurt. It kind of hurt. And what I did is I just I bottled it up so much. I was bigger than them. They were little kids, but I was scared. But then I confronted them. I'm like, geez, Inape, you got to look at it. Like, I confronted them, and it stopped. I didn't know. I was so angry. I didn't care if I was going to get bashed up or whatever. I just confronted them. I just wanted to like just let it all out, and that's how it stopped. And yeah, you'll always have bullies. You'll always have haters. If you're different, you'll always have that. But stand up to them. Just stand up to them. You will either you will not. What doesn't die makes me stronger. What doesn't kills me makes me stronger. And take that into your life. If something or someone gets in your face, go into their face them straight on. Don't bow down to bullies. Don't bow down to peer pressure. Don't bow down to haters. And that's something it's easy to say as an adult, but as a child it's very difficult to take that advice, because you're still a child and your mental capacity to process that is not there. But this, I'm trying to help that. As a young boy, I face my demons, and as a young girl or boy, there, whatever your demons is, a lot of kids are depressed in school, and this speaks out to especially young girls. Don't be too concerned if you're a bit overweight, if you're not cool, if you don't have the right looks, blah blah blah. Who gives a shit? Just be confident in yourself, be happy with yourself, and that's the biggest thing. It's a little plenty line. It breaks my heart. So many kids hurt themselves, kill themselves, don't go to school, and it's a serious topic we need to talk about. So young people out there on Instagram, hopefully I've kind of hit something. And if you are struggling with anything, mentally, or from haters, or people just in your face, your culture, and you're trying to be someone that does not confine to your culture, does not confine to where you're planted, just be yourself. At the end of the day, be yourself, and there'll be like a big weight lifted off your shoulders. So don't try to be like someone else. Everyone wants me to be a certain kind of leader, so that's why I put on a weight. And I said, no, I'm going to be my own kind of leader. I'm going to be my own person, and if people don't like it, and that's their choice and that's prerogative. So the best person to be is yourself. So in ending this, I just want to talk to young people. Please be confident in yourself. Don't be pressured into being someone that you're not. If you know what I'm talking about, just be yourself. Always be yourself, and you can never go wrong. Have a powerful night. If you have a question, if you have a struggle that you're going through, please inbox me. I'd love to help. All right, kids.